Hello everybody, and today we're going to be talking about Captain and Church. We've got both of the cards right here. We're going to start with Captain, since I think Captain is easier to explain. So Captain is a card that's a duration, that is also an action, of course, that costs 6. It's a new promo that came out this year. Now and at the start of your next turn, play a non-duration action card from the supply up to 4, leaving it there. So basically, you can play it as any action. The card doesn't leave the supply. You just play it as in the supply. And then the next turn you can do the same thing. So obviously the second turn is when the captain is the most powerful, since it can manipulate the start of your turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a couple of games with Captain, and I'm going to give you a brief idea of how good Captain can be. So Captain has a really high ceiling, but Captain also has a really low floor. And I think that's very important to remember. Like here on this board, Captain can only play 3 cards. Herald, Leprechaun, and Poorhouse. And you know the Heralds are going to run, because that's the only village on this board. Besides Prince, of course. So Captain is going to quickly lose value on this board. Maybe you pick one up on 6, although I would probably just prefer an Artisan, and then Captain is just going to quickly be not very good here. So, not a great example of a good Captain board. Here, though, Captain looks quite good. So you want to play Chariot Races, and Captain's a fine Chariot Race turn. There's Guildhall Treasure Trove. That might be faster. We'll give Guildhall Treasure Trove a try, I think. We just open what? Double Silver, Pixie Silver. I think here we already get our Guildhall. Keep. Chariot Race. Let's go back. Well, we bought a Chariot Race here. Maybe we should have bought a silver. We'll try the silver. Keep. Now we get a Treasure Trove. Now we get a Horde. I guess we could get a Captain here. Sure, why not? Now we can play it as Chariot Race. I think we're ready to province already. Played as a Chariot Race again. Okay. Yeah, I'm not even really convinced by Captain here. Alright. I think we're already buying Duchy. Yeah, like it's turn 13, and already we've taken so many provinces. This probably beats everything else. Turn 15, I had 5 provinces. That's pretty fast. The Captain was mostly incidental. I don't think it was really any that good. Okay, so you're getting the sense that Captain is like... I thought Captain was like the super broken card, but I'm not really feeling that opinion anymore. Like, it's a fine card, but like, again, what's Captain gonna be? Border Guard? It's like, what's the scaling on this board? Is there any plus buy? I'm not seeing any plus buy. It's just single province. This strategy here probably involves Guildhall and Mint with golds, potentially, to make decks more consistent. I'm not even sure about that. So again, another board where Captain just isn't all that incredible. But again, the ceiling for Captain is just nuts. Like here, Captain is amazing. This is an amazing Captain board. Like, I cannot stress how good Captain is here. Can't stress enough how good Captain is here. I mean, 5-2 is also just awful. Alright, we'll get a captain now. We would have liked a captain a lot sooner, but... well, that's just the life of it. Okay. I want a hunting grounds now. I want another captain. I want another hunting grounds. We're triggering here. Okay. I want another captain. I mean, we'll trigger here. I want to experiment. Experiment again. Play this. I want captain, hunting grounds. Hunting grounds. Hunting grounds. I mean, what turn is this? Turn 15. I mean, considering there's cursing with Soothsayer, this is pretty good. But yeah, here you want to play as many captains as you can, basically. Also, it helps to win the Magpie split by 1 billion. Alright, well, I don't expect the decks to get much better than they are. Let's experiment, experiment. Magpie. Experiment. Experiment. Hunting Grounds. Festival. Soothsayer. Deck's already falling apart, but like, now who cares, because I have 6 provinces. So it's possible you could have greened even sooner here. I don't know. So, we'll roll one more captain board. Hopefully we'll roll Aurelian's... I think I want Cathedral. I'm not sure if I want a Fool. Probably I do. Buy trash. I think I want an Enchantress now. Okay, I think I want a Caravan. Second Enchantress. Lost in the Woods. Okay. Want another silver. And now we kind of just look at the board and we think, well, what is there to do? Fool you have to play with because, well, it's plus buy, but there's also charm. I want a charm now. Okay. Like, I don't think this is gonna be much better than just province. I'm not seeing it. Here we dud already. Obviously not good. Maybe there's a certain point where you just stop taking. Silvers. Library could be good here too. Anyway, yeah. So we rolled a lot of boards where captain's rather not all that good. I wish we could show a board where captain was nuts. I guess there was that one board, but it's really dependent on what you do. I remember thinking like captain was like this nuts card, and it just isn't that amazing most of the time. But when it is amazing, it's absolutely bullshit, and usually hitting 6 first is just a way, like the best way to win. So church, +1 action, set aside 3 cards from your hand face down at the start of your next turn, put them into your hand, and then you may trash a card from your hand. It's a duration card. I feel like it's not a very good card. In fact, a friend of mine put it like he would much rather have Forager most of the time than Church. I can't really disagree with him. So this board, I mean, we'll just open Church and we'll kind of just see what happens. But like you notice by opening Church here, we're skipping the Sauna Silver open, which isn't all that good to do. But we'll see what we can do. We'll take a Soothsayer here. We'll set aside these. We're not going to buy anything, so we might as well make everything skip. Now I want a Sauna. But you'll notice, like, we're already falling behind on that whole shebang. Like, how many Saunas do we have? 1? We have 1 Sauna. Like, how do we expect to have a deck at all? Is my question. So we basically have to rely on getting multiple Avantos. Like, we just lost, basically. Like, there's no way we can really come back from this, I don't think. We need another Avanto. Yeah. And yeah, Church is just losing there. Like, you're not gonna get anything good out of it. It's just a Sauna board, I think. Here, you can use Church to set up a mint. But is that going to just beat Page? Maybe. You can probably get to really fast, consistent single province here. We'll try Church for the sake of it. Well, we really want a Fool's Gold, because we really want to mint this turn. Yeah, like here, Church was incredible. Like, best case scenario, really. I think we want another Page. We want to set aside the Necro and a Copper, and we just want to buy another Fool's Gold. Like, we're already pretty much ready to Province. Isn't the last card here Fool's Gold? I think it is. I guess not. But yeah, like, we're already going to Province here. Like, why wait? What's the point in waiting? I'm not seeing a point. Get a Fool's Gold here, Province. We probably don't even need Champion, but what's Labyrinth gaining a second card? I think we're already ready for Duchy. Okay. Let's take another duchy. You notice we're just winning the labyrinth split super hard. We have 3 provinces. It's turn 11. Okay, we just duchy. Okay, I mean, it's turn 14. We have 43 points. It's pretty hard to lose here, I think. Maybe we could have taken a... we probably could have taken, like, a dungeon somewhere. Probably would have ended the game even faster if we did. But, like, 6 provinces and 16 turns isn't that bad. Probably could optimize that a turn or 2. We got pretty lucky. So church was nice there. I'm not sure about the lower bound. But, like, if you draw church turn 3, it's pretty good. But if you don't, and it's a lower than 50% chance of drawing a turn 3 just by buying church. So, like, there's that you have to keep track of. So our next hand's gonna be $2 and curse gold. I think we do want a church, and I think we want a puka with it, just to trash as fast as we can. And maybe apprentice is better than puka. We can take our second church here. We could take a acting troupe as well. I think we want a second church, though. Here, I think we want a cobbler. It's just a non-terminal we can draw. Whoops. I think here is just a great case of... we want a border guard. I think we want to kill the curse gold? Maybe we don't have to. We want to find the church. We find it. Set aside. And we kind of just want a gold. I don't know that we want... maybe we want a bazaar now. There's our apprentice. I think we want a gold now. Our goal now, I think, is just picking up a bunch of grand markets. Like here, we can pick up another one. It's turn 10. Maybe a second bazaar. Oh, and there's advance. You could probably just... Alright. We're going to restart this. You probably can get grand markets faster by just advancing them. So, knowing that, probably we still want church. We probably still want apprentice. But past this, you probably want border guards. Well, we'll take a church here too. I think we want the cobbler still. We set aside just 2 here, because what's the point? We just want to buy as many cards as we can. My border guard. Cobbler for a border guard. We want to find the other church. Looks like we don't. We just take a grand market. Here we just buy border guard and advance it. We don't really want curse gold. Advance it. So now it's turn 10. We're kind of in a similar position. There's really no reason to go too hard for the... I don't think we need church anymore. We might not even need the apprentice. Like, we could stop here, do grand market, border guard, advance. And this way we just get our lion's share of the grand markets. Which is probably what we want to do. Horn. So we draw everything. Grand Market, Province. I think this is the line. Anyway, yeah. So church can be good. It can be situationally good, and I guess it looks like it's better than. It's not stronger than captain, but it certainly can be more useful than captain, depending on your roles. Oh, last game here for church. Well, you kind of just want recruiter. So maybe I'm willing to open flag just for recruiter. There's city quarter patron. Again, there's just a board with not any buy, which is just scary awful. I think I want a remake. Now I want the recruiter. Trash a bunch here. We want crossroads. I think we want a patron now. Alright, so we can remake a bunch of estates, probably. I think this is the line we do, though. Delve here. Something like this. And then we just province forever. It's turn 11. We have no bandit 4 points. We're looking pretty slick. And again, we didn't really use church here, which is rather funny. Like, we can just print coffers forever. We can remake this diplomat. Although there's really no reason to. Okay, we just hit 8 exactly for the rest of the time. Like, okay. Like, are we ever dunning here again? No, we win here easily. And we don't use church. So, certainly there might be a line where maybe you open... There might be other lines, but basically it just looks like Church and Captain are sort of situational cards. They're not as... certainly Captain has more strength to it, but Church is a little more practical, and even that, I mean... Anyway, that's my assessment on the two cards. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a nice day.